Hi, I'm Clay Curlee with KODE Labs. Welcome to Inside the Dashboard. Today I'm going to take you through how KODE helps teams with occupancy and utilization data. It's one of the hottest topics for our customers and prospects today. Everyone's dealing with fragmented data sources. So maybe they've got, a couple of sensor pilots running at a few buildings, access control at others, maybe Wi-Fi triangulation for a few other locations, but ultimately it's fragmented, the data's in different places, and it makes it really hard for them to act upon the data, trust the data, benchmark it, etc. It's also really expensive to standardize on any of these. And so KODE solution here is we are able to connect to what's already in place. We think it's great if people have been running sensor pilots or have some sort of standard. What you're looking at right now is our API library. So we have the ability to come in, connect to access control systems, camera systems, if you do any people counting there. Occupancy sensors are the most obvious and expansive in our library. We've got a little over 30 integrations for occupancy sensors themselves. So ultimately what we do is we connect these systems, we normalize the data coming from them, so it doesn't matter who the provider is. We can tag it appropriately, pull it into a dashboard for our customers, which I'll show you here shortly. And when we build those dashboards, they are built according to our customers' needs and specifications. So, and the example we're looking at here, any of the naming conventions for this chart here, they're looking at occupancy by space type. We know different customers may have, different names for their neighborhoods, for a workstation versus a desk, etc. That'll all be captured. The way it's presented, whether that be the colors, the graph type, all of that again is really done hand in hand with the customer. I'll scroll through a couple here. These are just pretty common examples looking at occupancy. So I think this is unique visitors by day of the week. This data right here is being pulled in through occupancy sensors at the location. If they wanted to do this through badge swipes or even benchmark the two against each other, that's available. Next, we're looking at hourly average by floor. So if you're looking to support maybe the busiest floors within your building, understanding what hospitality needs there may be, understanding maybe even how busy a cafe or gym may be over a given time of the day or day of the week. This can help inform that. They've got some long-term occupancy trends. Same story here. We can see Tuesday tends to be the busiest day of the week. Based on that, you may want to adjust some of your operations. From there, what we can look at are other ways to view the data. If we come into areas, we'll look at a floor plan view. And so here, what we're looking at is a live view of the space. We can see there are a few occupied space. This one is actually showing recently occupied. Depending on the data source we're connecting to, we can also share things like passive versus active occupancy. At the end of the day, KODE's value proposition is really helping make data more accessible, helping teams trust the data, have more consistent flows, lowering the cost by connecting to the systems that are already in place versus looking to ripping and replacing. And we'd love a chance to show you how we do this, not just in this example presented today, but in many others. If you're interested to learn more, please give us a shout. Thanks.